Kevin Owens has given WWE an ultimatum, Eminem has been invited to a TNA wrestling event, and an AEW star has been cleared for action. Welcome to Wrestling Republic News, your daily show which brings you all the non-dirt sheet wrestling news in the time that it takes for you to drink your morning coffee. Before we get into the news, if you could like and subscribe, that would be massively appreciated. We release between 7 to 10 videos per week on this channel, as well as doing a daily wrestling live podcast every day, 8 PM UK, 3 PM Eastern, and 12 PM Pacific. Kevin Owens has given WWE an ultimatum. Kevin Owens took to social media last night to release a video where he says that WWE have been trying to silence him since he turned heel on Cody Rhodes at Bad Blood. He said that he's been trying to tell his side of the story and why it was justified, but every time he goes to do so, WWE silence him. And he revealed that he sent WWE a promo package where he explains why he did what he did, and he expected it to air on Monday Night Raw this week, but it didn't. So now he says he's been given no other choice but to give them an ultimatum. They can either play it this week on Friday Night SmackDown, or after SmackDown on Friday night, he will release the video online. This is such a unique storyline. I'm personally loving it. I mean, I can't remember the last time WWE did a storyline like this, if they've ever done one like this. Have they? If they have, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know your thoughts on it as well. But personally, it's different, it's unique, and it's refreshing. Logan Paul has called a match with Fatu inevitable. On the latest edition of the Impulsive podcast, Logan Paul praised Fatu and said that to him, he's one of the only guys in WWE who actually stands out. I'm only just saying it out loud now, actually. I'm thinking that's probably not the best thing to say about the roster you work with, Logan. But regardless, big praise for Fatu, but Logan Paul went on to say that he sees him as competition and promised the Impulsive viewers that when the match does happen, it will go crazy. Paul did go on to admit that he doesn't know when the match would happen, and I agree because, of course, Fatu is currently in the Bloodline storyline, and I personally expect that to go on for quite some time, so I think we will have to wait a little bit of a while to see this match happen, but I have no doubt that when it does, it will indeed be a banger, just like Logan Paul claims. Eminem has been invited to a TNA wrestling event. Joe Hendry has officially invited the self-proclaimed rap god, the person who in my opinion is the greatest of all time, Eminem, to be in his corner at Bound for Glory, which takes place in Eminem's hometown of Detroit. At the event, Joe Hendry will be challenging Nick Nemeth for the TNA World Championship in the main event. The tweet has already been seen by over 500,000 people and has gone viral in both the wrestling community and also the Eminem community. So at this point, honestly, I think it's safe to say that I think Eminem has probably seen this, or at least someone he knows has seen it and has told them about him. And undoubtedly, it would be probably one of the biggest moments in TNA history if it does happen. And we know Eminem is a bit of a wrestling fan. He has countless wrestling references throughout his songs. And I do get the impression that nowadays he's more of a boxing guy based on how many boxing events he always attends. But the fact that he's happy to be in the corner of boxers makes me think that maybe, just maybe, this could happen. Eminem also is just somebody who, if he wants to do something, he will just do it. Like, I don't think the amount of money was going to really matter to him. If he wants to, he'll do it. If he doesn't want to, he won't. So in that regard, I don't necessarily think it would matter whether or not it would be in TNA or WWE. AEW star Powerhouse Hobbs has revealed that he has been cleared for in-ring action. During an interview of In With The Click, Powerhouse Hobbs did confirm the surrounding reports going round that he has been cleared for in-ring action following his injury. He has been out of action since wrestling Jon Moxley for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship on the July 24th edition of AEW Dynamite, where he suffered a brutal knee injury. Hobbs returning by going after Moxley for the AEW Championship, even if it's just for a one-off weekly TV show match or something, I think would be a terrific moment and a terrific way to bring him back. But regardless of how he returns, I'm just excited to see him back on my TV screen because I don't know about you guys, but personally, I'm a big Powerhouse Hobbs guy. I think he's got bucket loads of potential and hopefully he will reach it in AEW. Now it's time for the AEW Dynamite preview. And it's certainly a busy one tonight. The TBS Championship and the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Championship will both be on the line as Mercedes Moné defends against Queen Amanita. And we will also have a trios tag team match as the Elite, Okada and the Young Bucks specifically, will be taking on the Conglomerate. The newly crowned AEW champion Jon Moxley will appear, and FTR will be taking on Brian Keith and Big Bill in a match which will support hurricane relief efforts. But we also have a couple of crazy singles matches, because Shelton Benjamin will be making his in-ring debut for AEW as he takes on Lio Rush. And Jay White will be taking on Christian Cage. Bit of a random one. I'm here for it, but a bit of a random one. And not only that, but also Adam Cole will return to Dynamite and he will explain where he's been, what's been going on, and all of that. And I'm sure MJF as well. But finally today, we do have some sad news, as former Ring of Honor COO Joe Koff has passed away after a battle with cancer. Koff oversaw Ring of Honor as COO between 2011 and 2022, and during that time, he played a big part in the streaming service which was launched across the original Honor Club, plus Ring of Honor's involvement in the original All In show, in addition to Ring of Honor running the most famous arena in the world, Madison Square Garden. He was a lifelong wrestling fan, and as a kid, he used to attend WWF events with his dad in Madison Square Garden. Cute Wrestling Republic, our thoughts are with his friends and family at this time. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with some more news tomorrow.